Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. 6:06. It is 24 degrees. It's like summer outside. Pretty nice. Awesome.
I don't know if it looks like summer. It really sucked to drive here. It took me a very long time.
I had the tank top on. It was super nice. The top was down on the Rogue. Top goes down on that thing.
Does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's too bad. I don't even have a sunroof. I wish I had a moonroof, sunroof in the car.
Oh, you don't have a sunroof?
No, I didn't.
I thought like all the Rogues did.
No, not mine.
Oh.
The 2019 Rogue. It's the higher end model Nissan Rogue 2019, I guess, because it's got
Is
like
the steering wheel heated?
it is.
That's cool.
That was key.
Yeah.
I remember putting my hands on it when you started to warm it up, and I went in there and I went like, "Oh my God, the car's gonna explode! What's going on?" I go, "Oh, heated steering wheel, very nice."
Yeah, I would think somebody was just sitting in there. I'd be like, gross.
Yeah.
Wipe this down.
Ew.
Why is everything warm?
Yeah, so I got that. I got heat seaters. No, seat heaters. Dyslexia kicked in for a second.
There you go.
So seat heaters.
Yeah, that's nice too.
You got that in your Jeep?
I have none of these things.
And the Jeep doesn't have that?
You know, I have found.
Oh.
Well, first off, I don't have a deluxe Jeep like Wrangler. I don't have like the Rubicon or anything fancy like that. I have the basic package. I also think that a lot of Jeeps, and someone's gonna be like, "Well, mine has cool stuff." So what? I don't care. But I'm saying a lot of Jeeps, since you can basically take them apart, I feel like they have sometimes like less stuff. I just probably wiring because even where I roll my windows down, it's in the middle console because it can't be on the door because you take your doors off. Yeah, like wiring, I think, gets in the way of some of these things.
Do you take the doors off in the summer?
I do. I love taking the doors off. And the top of the doors is fun. My son loves it. He just freaks out.
It becomes like a Tonka truck. It's like a toy.
It is like a toy.
Yeah.
You feel like you don't have to, like, have rules. You're like, well, my doors are off, though.
So
I'm just going to go through this red light.
I can just drive off-road
Yeah.
through this intersection.
My doors are off.
I always wanted a Jeep.
And they're very fun.
Yeah, I got a Rogue instead. I got a Rogue. I'm not hating on the Rogue. It's a fine vehicle. It's fine.
It's reliable.
Yeah.
That's fun. Especially without a sunroof. It's, like, so reliable.
Yeah.
You're not going to, like, stargaze.
No.
Carrie checked in from Mount Prospect. Likes her 2019 Rogue. She has a 2019 Rogue as well. Thank you from Mount
I
Prospect.
bet hers has a sunroof.
Yeah, she has a sunroof. Well, I bought it used. I don't like to say pre-owned. That's what they say now, pre-owned. But it's used. It's a used car.
That's pre-owned.
Those are synonyms.
But see,
That's what Megan thought when she met you. Pre-owned.
Oh, exactly. No, I'm used. All right, thanks for checking in from Mount Prospect this morning. We have a huge show today, stacked with 9 Inch Nails tickets at 8 o'clock. We announced that show yesterday. Also, Ticket Blitz Thursday, so we have Coheed and Cambria tickets with Taking Back Sunday at 8:20 and at 9:20. In between that, at 8:45, Tim and Joe from Rise Again stop by.
Ooh
How
la la.
about that? A new song we'll have to play for you. We'll get that on when they come in, and we'll chit-chat. Chit-chat about all kinds of stuff. Rise Against in Chicago. So stacked today with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So stay here. Give us that Proof of Life check-in. 312-591-8300.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain just go. So the average Chicagoan out there has not changed this in 2 years. And I know it's a little bit vague, but think about anything that you should be changing probably less than 2 years. So the average Chicagoan has not changed this in 2 years. First thing that comes in your head, Kenzie, what do you think about that?
Tires.
Tires is a good answer.
You need new tires, especially with the weather we have. Like in Florida, sometimes you get away with it because you're just like, whatever. I'll keep up with the dolphins, slip and slide, baby. But here,
Well, it's very confusing because tires are supposed to, sometimes they have those 40,000 mile, 4-year warranties on them and stuff. And so you drive way more than I do coming from Elgin.
Yeah.
So I don't drive that much, but then all of a sudden the tire looked kind of worn and I went in there and I go, should I get new tires? And they were actually cool. They didn't like say, no, you don't need them. And I go, but they look kind of worn down. And they go, no, they're fine. They take this little measurement thing on the tread. Your brother's a mechanic. He probably knows all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about cars.
Yeah, you have to. It's about like the what's left on the tread.
Yeah, it didn't look like much when I looked at it.
Yeah, they looked pretty slick.
Yeah, and they
Like, you
said,
sanded them.
and they actually, like, I was trying to say like that meme, like, take my money. Give me
Yeah.
tires. And they were like, no, you don't need them, bro. And I'm like, oh, well,
Well, they must not be fans of the show. They'll be fine.
let's flash forward to tomorrow where I slide from Lakeshore Drive into Lake Michigan.
They're like, we know how to handle this.
Let's not be fans of the show.
Wait till this guy hits that pothole.
That'll show him.
Wait till that road gets a 360 in midair.
What I never got is when people are like, I have to go get my tires rotated. I'm like, mine rotate all the time. I feel like it's the main thing that my tires do. So I've never really figured that out.
All right, so tires. The average Chicagoan hasn't changed their tires in 2 years. Case, what do you think it is?
Light bulb. Think about it. Light bulbs last forever now.
Yeah.
And nobody's changing light bulbs anymore. These lights, once they go on, they stay on.
Okay, but do you have to change a light bulb until it goes out?
That's what I'm saying is they don't go out.
So you don't have to pre-change the light
When's the
bulb?
last time a light bulb went out in your house? It was probably 2 years ago. These light bulbs are built different now.
Megan's got this little lamp by her desk that goes out, I swear, every like 4 weeks.
Well,
I
that
gotta
sounds like a her problem.
buy a damn light bulb. I said, get a new lamp. Jesus. This thing just goes out all the
She
time.
sounds high maintenance. Gross.
It's a very pretty lamp. It's very pretty, but I feel like the bulb goes out all the time.
God,
Like,
she's a pain in the ass.
Oh,
isn't she?
God.
It never ends.
Fellas, you know when your girl has a lamp that just won't work?
God.
Changing that
needs a new
bulb.
bulb again. Gonna walk to the cabinet.
all right, so
Unbelievable.
what do you think this is? An average Chicagoan hasn't changed this in 2 years. And coming up after Pearl Jam, we'll give it to you.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for the fact that makes your brain go. The average Chicagoan hasn't changed this in 2 years. Kenzie guessed the tires on their car. Case said light bulbs. People on the text line, here's a good one, actually accurate. Passwords. Passwords for everything.
Well, I haven't changed those in 15 years. Be realistic.
Yeah,
what?
but
2 years?
But they force you sometimes. And you have to. They recommend that one that's impossible. Like you almost need a terrorist encoder to kind of figure it out, like JJ4823 dash star, and then I just put like mom 25 in there or something.
I just keep adding exclamation points.
You're yelling every time you log in.
They're like, it's not enough characters. I'm like, how about now? Exclamation point. How about now? Exclamation point.
Do you ever, when you do that, do you ever get the message back that says, okay, we get it, but you can't keep doing that in an AI robotic type form back? Like, don't use the same character over and
They're
over
like,
again.
similar to your last password. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I'm trying to remember it.
What do you mean similar to my last password? What do you, like, I'm a memory bank?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Thank God for Face ID, facial rec, but Case hates that.
I do not use that.
Doesn't use
Very
any-
bad.
Facial rec, just opening up the apps and things, perfect.
Very, very bad.
I hate when it doesn't work. They're like, we want to recheck, so type in your password. I'm like, this is why I started this.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
I gave you my face.
Tell me my password. You know what it is.
Listen, this is my face. It's my face. It should open it.
Yeah.
I don't need my password again.
Where's my money?
Both of you are wrong. People guess things like furnace filters. What it is the average Chicagoan has not changed their pizza order in 2 years.
You keep your pizza order forever. With your passwords. What are you talking about?
So what is your pizza order?
If it's me,
You.
solamente, it's
For-
just going
for-
to be pepperoni, extra cheese.
Pepperoni extra cheese.
I love a cheesy pizza. You could keep the sauce at home. Like, I'm like, if it's going to be expensive, keep the sauce.
Okay, so
I
Mama,
want so much cheese.
very opposite. I go pepperoni sausage extra sauce. Give me that sauce
Extra
all day.
sauce?
Yeah, I want to
Oh,
bathe in it.
Soup.
Yeah, give me that sauce, baby.
No.
That's weird. Whose favorite part of the pizza is the sauce?
My mom's like that, too.
Wait, yeah,
And you guys are both Aquariuses.
that explains it all.
January Aquariuses. You're a different case.
I'm February. Yeah,
You
it's different.
practically have a Gemini, like, with the February middle of the month.
Okay,
thing.
we'll
I'm not
talk
gonna
about that
get
later.
into
I'm
it.
curious now.
Aquarius likes swimming in the sauce.
They like his sauce.
And by the way, what a statement the case just said.
Yeah.
Who likes pizza for the sauce? That's what the pizza is.
No, it's bread and cheese and accessories.
Yeah.
And sauce. If the sauce sucks, the pizza sucks. The cheese, I can go by the pizza.
How dare you? Don't look at me like that.
Also,
Here's the best part. Have you ever? I hate when you get a pizza and like the cheese is almost spotty. Like if I can see the sauce, your pizza sucks. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless it's deep dish because it's on top, but it's different. That's not fair.
Correct.
But like if I can see it, you know when you see red splotches because the cheese is so sparingly used.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm a cheese guy. Except for during the 4-hour body losing this weight, no cheese, which is very difficult.
Yeah, just sleeves of Oreos.
But I'm telling you, and crackers.
Yeah.
Sleeves of
You're
crackers.
an icon.
Sour candy.
Yeah, of course.
But if the sauce sucks, the pizza sucks. But if the cheese is not
you can
perfect,
say that about everything. If the bread's super bad, the pizza's good. Well, obviously, if one of the ingredients is awful, the entire pizza's going to be bad.
if the sauce is awesome, it overcomes the bread and the cheese.
I
That's
disagree.
not true.
It does. It's facts.
If the cheese is moldy, it's not going to taste good. I mean,
Well-
now you're just spewing out.
Well, we're not going for moldy cheese.
yeah.
That's a way far way you put
I mean,
it at.
all of that's valid.
You can just have okay cheese and maybe even something that's not fully
But
melted.
have you guys changed your pizza order
Yes.
over the course of...
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What's happened?
Growing up.
Girlfriend.
Okay.
Now, she doesn't appreciate pizza. It's a whole thing.
No, because it has a bunch of gluten in it.
I know.
In fairness.
Her relationship with pizza drives me nuts. But I've changed my pizza order. Growing up as a child, young boy,
Oh boy.
I would go bacon and onion.
Bacon and onion
Bacon-
as a child.
Yes, yes, as a wee lad.
Oh my God.
Now I'll make the argument that bacon used to be a good add-on. Bacon used to be a good
like
topping.
bacon, but what kids like? Make sure there's onion on my pizza.
Onion, yeah.
I like the onion. I like onion.
I like onion, but most kids aren't leading with, is there any onion pizza here? Like, if you're at a trampoline park where you're like, oh my God, you forgot the onions. All these kids are going to be unhappy.
Okay, when you put it that way, I sound insane.
I see what it sounds like. Okay, continue though, please.
Well, if you started with bacon and onion, then what did you evolve to?
I evolved. It's a 3-step process. I went from bacon and onion to bacon and mushroom because I
Better.
love mushrooms.
Much better.
And I have since in the last 2 years, this fact adds up. I have gone to only bacon.
Bacon? So you no pepperoni, no sausage?
So you grew up and dropped the onion?
I dropped the onion. I dropped the mushroom. I only go bacon now.
What made you decide to get rid of the other accessories?
It's a lot of stuff on that pizza. I'm only paying for one topping.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't like, and it doesn't mean they don't taste good, but it just makes me mad. I don't like
A lot of things make you mad about pizza.
I'm aware because we got in an argument the other day about it. I want my pizza to be pizza. I don't like when my pizza is a different theme. So it's like, it's taco pizza, it's chicken Alfredo pizza, then I'm gonna order chicken Alfredo. Like, it's annoying. Put some pepperoni on it, some cheese on it, and some sauce, because I'm craving actual pizza.
However,
I'm not craving a lasagna shaped as a pizza.
However, taco pizza is really good.
It irritates me because Taco Bell used to have lasagna nachos.
What?
Oh,
And
that
I'm like,
sounds good.
I want to punch you in the face. Like, that kind of stuff. Just make nachos or make lasagna. Or I don't like food themed as other food. It irritates me.
Okay, taco pizza, pretty good.
No.
But I've never heard of a chicken Alfredo pizza. Did you make that up?
No, there's absolutely. They do Alfredo sauce and they do chicken.
Oh, no.
Because it's not a tomato sauce. It's
Yes.
like an Alfredo.
Yeah.
Which I understand it tastes good. The only exception is you could do a tiny, like a flatbread appetizer because it's different. That's the exception. If you're ordering a main pizza, it can't be this weird other thing.
Well, that's the other problem, is that flatbread became like pizzas somehow. Like people will order flat. I'm like, wait, this is not pizza.
It's an appetizer. Flatbread's an appetizer.
But it's a pizza, though. It's the same thing. Like, it's just a little square form, personal, whatever.
Well, that's like a personal pan. If you call it flatbread, it has to be ordered first.
Yeah, but I've been to a lot of places where people order that as the entree, a flatbread.
And that's annoying, right?
And sometimes they give you a long, like, strip of flat bread.
No, it comes out on the most inconvenient charcuterie board ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, your tables aren't this long. I don't know. It's sticking out. People are running into it. Why is the handle like this?
It looks like a hurdle in a track and field
It's
competition.
unbelievable.
All right, so the average Chicagoan has not changed their pizza order in 2 years. Like I said, I haven't changed mine. I will always go pepperoni sausage, extra sauce. Then someone will say, how about green peppers? How about broccoli? And okay, we'll put it on, not a half, but can we put 2 slices with that on there then?
Broccoli. Go to prison.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Well, if you were with us just yesterday, we played audio of Billy Corgan, who we had on the show, and he told the story of how it's a possibility that comedian Bill Burr and him are brothers because Billy Corgan's dad got around. There's no other way to say that. He got around. He sired maybe more than one kid.
Ay.
And you look at Bill Burr and you look at Billy Corgan, and you can see, hey, they really look alike, not just because they're bald. Although Kenzie thinks maybe the bald thing is helping them look alike.
I think if you put two wildly different hairstyles on both of them, it would be less of a discussion. There's some similarities, but the white bald thing is bringing them together a bit.
So Bill Burr used to have hair. Well, they both had hair, right, at one point?
I'm sure.
Billy Corgan, Kenzie, used to have an awesome mohawk.
Oh, I've seen the video.
Yeah, back in the day when Billy had long hair, it was crazy. And then Bill Burr just kind of had short, curly hair, I believe. I don't know.
Also, see, hair didn't match. If they were so similar. It throws me off because you can look up Bill Burr's father, and it looks like him. His name's Robert Burr. He's a dentist. And you could also look up Billy Corgan's father, right? And they're not the same person. So I don't know why it's not being addressed. If Bill Burr, because he gets a little bit hostile on all this, right? Why... He needs to address, so do you think your dad's not your dad, even though you do look like him and you grew up with him? It's very confusing to me that we're not talking about each other's dads, that we do know they're on the record.
It can all be solved with a DNA test here on the show, easily. And we're done. I don't want people to just do that and settle it. But, yeah, Bill Burr was not too excited when Billy Corgan came on the podcast. And then, at that point of the audio, then Billy Bush walks in, a third Billy.
Oh, this is like the Spider-Man meme.
And here's that audio.
How is this guy? Oh, my God. I was going to say, you look like that guy that got fired from E!
Fired like a dog.
I really would.
The Billies are all here.
Yes, but you have a good, look at this head of hair, though.
Yeah, we're definitely
Sorry
not
about the
related.
hair.
Your dad is a Kennedy.
Wait, why do you guys look so much alike, though?
Because we have the same father, you idiot. You haven't been listening?
No, I've been doing work in the next room. You get the same father?
Wait a minute.
He works for Howie, too.
You work for Howie Mandel?
Howie's the Fred Trump of this place. He is I rent a little space from Howie. We all rent from Howie.
Can I tell you
He's the
something?
landlord.
Until I met you today, I thought my next benefit was going to be about people who lost their homes. And now I realize that the situation that you're in is way worse. Billy, as a Billy and a Bill, we have to get you out of here.
Can we Billies stick together? This is a beautiful moment amongst Billies.
Yes. What a great broadcaster voice he has, huh?
Love it.
Tonight, people helping people. Billy Corgan, Bill Burr, Billy Bush on the Howie Mandel.
Howie is so show business. All of this, he's going to send this tape to Oprah because like Oprah loves entertainers that pretend they care about people.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.